Hey, welcome to Transformers Tuesday. We're looking at Galaxy version 6, the parallel universe. You're going to get one of 9 different ones if you buy the entire box. And you have a chance of getting 1 in 4, or in this situation it says 1 out of 36, but that's just because you're talking about individuals. But if you buy a box, if you buy 4 boxes, you'll most likely get one of these. I do hope I get one, because I like the colors of him. And I have several Optimus Primes like this. Alright, so let's see what we're going to get in this one. There's the SKU. These should be coming to your Walmart soon. They have the SKU of $5.84, or the price of $5.84. Okay, so I'm going to use this one as my trash box. This is my second build of the day. And with my carpal tunnel syndrome, whatever I got, it might be my last one today. Not my first build, my second build today, if I said that. Okay, it's got the instructions for him. Please let it be the colorfully blue one, whatever. That would be nice. See, that right there hurts just doing that. He's got blue hands, which doesn't tell me anything, because both of them have blue hands. Because the other one's blue and gold, so to speak, instead of no red. Okay, plus there's gnats flying around me right now, and it's driving me crazy. Alright, we start sticking stuff into the little trash can on the side over here. For the last build, I'm going to use a knife instead. It'll be a lot easier on my wrist. Oh, I was about to say, oh, it's all blue. No, it's not. Oh, keep this nearby in case, don't put it in the trash can yet. Because even if I flatten it out, there's always going to be some little piece that stows away in there. Okay, so here is the Optimus Prime by IDW. I've yet to read those comics. I've got a few of them. Here, you got the stand as well. So I'm just going to put it in this box where I'm coordinating all this stuff. The silica stuff, I like to keep that for other things. In case I want to make some pudding later. I'm kidding. Alright, this one's a little different because it doesn't have the little shoulder things. And for some reason, Optimus Primes don't. They have their own little shoulder things. There's not the little, easy to fall off ones. Or the, shrugger shoulder things. Alright, so here's the crotch. And here's the crotch plate. I picked up the front one right away. It doesn't matter which side you put it on as far as this thing. But one side is without paint. One side has paint. That's the front. Okay, and then you got the little piece that looks like a Lego figure. The writing goes to the front. The blank goes to the back. On top of this, we're actually going to put clear piece for the neck, which is something they didn't have in the last American wave. They just had it part of the built-in thing. I'm kind of glad they went back to this, because I mean that's for future use actually. Okay, this is actually the front, which is kind of not what I expected. But there is a back piece that is this one. This one's the back piece. All right, I'm gonna put the back piece on first. Put the chest piece on like that. All right, and then I like to put the head on next. So the head is actually 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Here's the back of it. Here's the orange part. And there's a faceplate in here that's kind of a grayish color. Here it is, over here. So it's so weird. I'm about put that, see the part sticking out the top? I about put that on the bottom because I'm used to building Gundams with that kind of piece. Because that's like the little chin thing on the Gundams. Okay, stick that in here. And find the front plate for the head, which is blue. So right there's the front. And that's where that little chin that would normally be a Gundam chin, this becomes the head piece. I don't know. I didn't hear a pop, so let me make sure you hear a pop, otherwise you don't really have it all the way down. Don't be too gentle with these. All right, now I like to build the legs personally, so I like to look at them, see if there's a right leg and a left leg. You can tell these are different, and if I look at the instructions, this is the right leg, this is the left leg. So let's go ahead and get the right leg built. These are normally universal. I'll pop it on and then we'll look at it. See, They're the same on both sides. They're not any different. Might be thinking, isn't that on there? It's on this piece right there, see? Okay, on the bottom of that also goes a clear piece. The feet are usually universal. The only exception I've ever seen was like Bumblebee maybe and Pop. It's the only one I can really think of off the top of my head. Forearm. Okay, the upper arms are blue. These two pieces are often getting mistaken with people. And you could actually put them in the wrong place, but with these, it's not that big of a deal. With the common riders, you're screwed. I still have not fixed one of my common riders. I can't get the parts apart. Okay, carpal tunnel syndrome is really starting to hurt. Okay, so there's right leg, left leg, march in a circle. Father Abraham had many sons. Anyway. Pop up. Okay, and what I like to do again is like to put it on this piece first because it gets it down in there easier. Then rotate it, if you didn't already rotate it. All right, so there's his legs, big old fluffy legs. Okay, the next thing is the arms. Okay, on this one they put the circle. Now you can choose to put it on the inside or outside. I think it only matters for Megatron, but in the previous wave, they put them on the back. They returned to putting them on the side like they did in the first 4 waves. Personally, I like that better. That's just me, maybe. All right, so we got this piece is going to go in here, and then here, and then since that's the left arm the way I like it, I'll rotate it accordingly. Find the left fist technically. Oh, actually on him, you do have to have these on the outside because he has these little guns on right here. Let's see if there's any difference. Nope, they're the same. But they do go on him, which is not something I've ever seen on Optimus Prime, but that's cool. And then these things, let's see. Oh, there is a one way they go. So sometimes I say it doesn't matter, but on this particular one, it does because the other side's unpainted and unshaped. So this is definitely the left arm one. So you slide it down on it. And when you put it on the arm, make sure you hear that pop. All right, so he is a little bit more complicated. Here's this piece. I'm going to connect it to this first. Triangle going in. See, in the past, Megatron had to have that on the outside. And it seems like people didn't care which way they put it, but I'm like, I'm consistent. It has to always go on the outside now. And originally, actually, you put the arm on and then you slid this on and it kind of locked them into place, but it didn't slide down this way. It kind of slid. No, it did slide down that way. That's right. On these guys, it slid that way, I think is what was different. Yep. Yeah, they're kind of going back to the first year again, or the original ones. Because they go down, and back then they used to go down and lock them into place because it was a little bit different. Just slightly. All right, so we got those big old arm things. That's cool. Now these things, for some reason, it shows you to put them on the back. Let me go ahead and continue putting them in the chest. We got this piece. It appears it goes this way, but it doesn't really have anything to hold on to here. So let me put it on this first then. Okay. But then we can slide it onto here. All right, there we go. Turn them around. These things right here shows to put them like this. Okay, for some weird reason I thought, are we making a rack for him to hold stuff on his back? Oh man, this is weird. I've never seen this version of Optimus Prime. Slogan, rebuild the country. Build back better, is that what you're trying to say? He's Autobot leader, he's a container truck, is what they call him. He's got 2 hands, he's got blaster effects, which is cool. Did I show you the card, by the way? This is the card, babaloo. This is the back. Yeah, he looks really good. I'm glad I got him. He's got the blaster effects. Here's his blaster. And the blaster effects, you can't just put this one on. It doesn't go like that. So they have to be merged together first. Okay, I see. There's two little prongs that go into that piece. Then you slide onto here. Now, there's a whole bunch of empty space here for some reason. I'm not quite sure if that's for another weapon differently. There's not a lot of friction right there, so, But here it is blasting. And here we go. Looking good. I really like those back cannons. That's cool. Like wheels right there. He kind of vaguely looks like one of those Unicron trilogy ones that I had. Maybe that's what it was from, like IDW. I think it was being made during that time. I remember they went through Dreamwave or something to Devil's Due or something. They went through a lot of different companies. I think Image even had them for a while. But nothing will beat the original Marvels. Alright, so there we go. We got Optimus Prime, Blaster. Really good looking face on that man too. Look at that. Alright. Really digging those sidearms. Like literally sidearms. So one of the things that's new about this is that every booklet is only for the figure you're getting inside of it. They don't even have anything on the other side, which is kind of weird, but yeah, that's cool. So I'm gonna put that in my storage box. And the extra pieces, you get one of these extras. You get two hands that I never use. I don't really care for the light fist. And comparing him to Last Wave's Ironhide from Transformers 1 cartoon series and Death Tracker. I just happen to have those out. And the Megatron. This actually goes really well with these. I am glad they went with this size. I can't wait to review this. This looks so cool. All right. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks for watching.